Hey there YouTube, Mr. Leonardo here. We've got a MD82 here in Chicago O'Hare. We'll be flying this over to Minneapolis, St. Paul as American Airlines Flight 1364, 1364. Aircraft's cold and dark at the gate, so not connected to Vatsim yet either. What we're going to do here is jump onto FTX to jump in our flight plan. So it's the AL1364. So it's from KORD to KMSP. We're flying, let's see, aircraft, which is N466AA. MD82 with the JT8Ds. Maximum capacity is 140 passengers, so I'll just check what we've actually got here on the loadout, since I don't want to change that. So 130 passengers and 4,318 pound of bags. So we'll do 130 and it's 4338. Okay, I'm going to chuck in a holding time of let's do 30 minutes. I'm going to hit the find destination alternates. I'll just do a basic one. Just taking a look at the weather as well. Okay, you can't see the pop-up. Alright. So we're down in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Got a bit of wind. It's 010 at 9 knots, gusting 25. Cloud fit 5,500. Broken 7,000. And 10 statute miles of visibility. It's mostly the wind that's the problem. Visibility in cloud is fine. Gonna hit the find route button, see if that comes up with anything useful. It certainly comes up with something, but it's not really what the real airline is flying today. Though the real airline has diverted south for thunderstorms, so let's look at something a little bit straighter. There's a normal route. Alright, cool. So we're going to go on that there, really fly, which is Pumpkin, Nito, Dylan, Ronick, Kama, and the Killer 3 arrival. Looks like that. Compute that. Release it, send that off to Vatsim, print it as well into the cute PDF with some wind charts. I think the real airline is flying level 300, just double check that. Yep, 300. So fly it down at 300 today instead of up there. Send that along and print that out too. And I'll bring this over to the main screen here. Get rid of all these DCT things, because Americans don't file that. That's a European idea. An ICAO idea, I should say, because the Australians would do that as well, and the Asians, pretty much anywhere that isn't the United States, would put those DCTs in. The United States doesn't like them. I don't know why it's gone odd, but it's going to be 300, not 290, because we're flying west. and we'll send that through. Cool, so AAL 1364, got to connect up to Vatsim now. An MD82. And do we have any Silco? There it is, CP FK. Connecting on. Gonna make sure that we have the right flight plan. Patch that in. Cool. OID, MSP, that's what we've got. Good stuff. Bunch of controllers on. Chicago, Milwaukee, OID tower, ground. No delivery, but I think we have a inner and outer ground. So we'll take the inner first. Go into a map view to see what we look like. Good stuff. Some runways have changed. Obviously they're cold and dark there. I'm going to pick up a few of our charts. Airport diagrams useful, so is the departure. Minneapolis, we've got the Killer 3 arrival. KILLR. Double K. ILR. There it is. And the diagram. So there's Killer over there. We join it at Kama. And pop out of Killer at 280 knots. And across Huggy at above 10,000. And we need to know where we're going by the time we hit crisp. Top altitude's 5,000. We're sitting there, so we'll probably, with any luck, be heading down to runway 28 right. Let's grab an ATIS via text here. So there we have it. Information India. Bunch of wind from the 340 direction. Cloud at 2,000 feet. 2979. Departures from 9s and 4s and 10s. Ten left is useful. 4 left and 9 right. Alright, okay. It'll be that runway or that runway, I suspect. So we're over here. They might send us around. Yeah, that seems most likely. Probably down through Alpha 10 and across Bravo all the way around to Alpha 2 or Alpha 3. I doubt that they'll give us a long runway. That seems to be used for the international flights mostly. Cool. Happy with that. So I'm just going to pick up the other bit here. What's that call sign? 1364. Cool. And we'll need the fuel there. So I've got the fuel 17368. Halve that, and we'll have that amount in each tank, 8684. Oh, that's in kilograms, not pounds. Done. Let's do 8684 in pounds. There you go. 8684 pounds in kilograms is 1944. No, that's the other way around, isn't it? Done. LB in kg. So it needs to be 3938. And there we go. Cool. From here on, we don't need to think about kilograms or pounds. Everything's in pounds for now. So let's jump on board and get our cold and dark airplanes sorted for the startup. Let's get the doors open. It's the front door for now. Alrighty, so we're going to turn on the battery, which is that bird right there. Then you'll want to select the intercom. So in and in. Pop up to here. Give this button a tap.
Yes, sir.
And I've already connected it before the flight, so if you have connect ground power, you want to do that. I'll then connect the ground power, which will turn this light nice and lit up, and you can turn on the airplane.
Autopilot.
With that going, you can turn up your screens. There's one, there's two. You want the middle bit because that's your weather radar, so you can actually see it. That's a screen panel. Next I'll turn up the lights. There's a whole bunch of these light things. I think there's about 40, maybe 42 of these light knobs. Not all of them are modelled in P3D, but most of them are. Let's count them all, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for the briefcase light, 14 for the one on the first officer side, up here we have a few, overhead panel, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, yep. They start making up. Lost a few of them. There's one. Ah, there they are. 21 and 22. There's several around the place. We won't need all of them. 28. 29. Yeah. Forgotten where all of them are, but I think I counted 40 at one stage. Righty. Let's run some tests.
Glide slow. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Lab. Lab. Stabilizer. Spot lab.
Headwind, shear, headwind, shear, headwind, shear. Tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear.
Fire left engine. Fire right engine.
That's the majority of them. Just gonna go to map mode there. There's the oxygen. Unfortunately, it's not modelled in this aeroplane. You know, it's that little. There we go. Got to set them now. Set to the standby attitude indicator. Let's put that them. Position lights are on. We're on ground power, so I'll set that there. Cool. We've done all the main tests, but brake one there. Brake's good. Hydraulics can just be set to high on the engine pumps because there's no engines running, so it's the same as off at the moment. Not so much automatic as there's nothing there to power it. Remember 5,000 was our initial climb. Cool. So I'm just going to run a checklist right about now. Cockpit preparation, flight recorder, ADS. I haven't tested that, have I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green light. HRS is set, FMS and GPS. Let's chuck that in now. Ignition initialization, set that up. And the routes KORD is where we're at. We are going to KMSP. And we'll pop in the flight plan, which is PMPKN, Pumpkin. And now the NITO. Down to Dylan, DLLAN. Ronic, RONIC. Camera, KAMMN. Activate that. Oops, initialization. So let's look at our data here. We'll do it this way. 174. Yeah, that looks good. 17.4 in the normal configuration, which is to say the wings are full. Gross weight is, just check that off. Ground weight would be a bit heavier than we expected. It's 133.5 set. Reserve fuel today. If our reserve is 4.2 plus a alternate 9, call it 5. 5.1. Cruise altitude is 300, and the cruise wind. Take the top climb. Takes forever to go up. Top of climb. That's the wrong altitude. AAL version 2. There we go. There it is. Top climb is 18 and 13. Yep. Outside deviation is +8. All of that looks good to me. Here's balanced field. It's dry out there, so it's 132, 137, and 144. Let's grab the ATIS. Long road, cool. So 135.4.
Simultaneous parallel departures in use. Notices to airmen. Use caution for men and equip at numerous sites on the field. CPDLC services. Pilots use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Advise initial contact. You'll have information India. O'Hare International Airport Avis information India. 22510. 1344 at 10.19. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2000. 3200 broken. 4,200 overcast. Temperature 23. 2.18. Altimeter 279er. Arrival expect vectors ILS runway 9 right approach. ILS runway 10 left approach. Runway 10 and 10 right available upon request. Simultaneous approach is in use. Please make a runway hold short instructions. Departures expect runways 9 right. 4 left, 10 left from Delta Delta. 10,093 feet available. Simultaneous parallel departures in use. Live to airmen. Use caution for men and equip at numerous sites on the field. CPDLC services. Pilots use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information India. O'Hare International Airport Avis information India.
So I have information India, temperatures 23 degrees Celsius, bunch of runways. Let's have a chat to Interground 121.9. Start boarding some stuff as well, eh? Chicago ground, American 1364 requesting clearance to Minneapolis.
Morning.
Morning.
That's aircraft calling City Cosmo.
American 1364.
American 1364, good evening. Please contact O'Hare outbound ground for a clearance on 121.75. Thank you.
121.75, that's right.
Hello.
Inbound and outbound, I get it. That's right.
Morning.
Morning.
Chicago ground, American 1364 requesting clearance IFR to Minneapolis.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
American 1364, O'Hare ground. You are cleared to the Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport via O'Hare 3 departure. Radar vectors to Pumpkin, then as filed. On via the SID, initial altitude 5,000 feet. Departure frequency is 127.8. Block 3217.
American 1364 cleared to Minneapolis St. Paul via the O'Hare 3 departure. Climb via the SID and radar vectors to Pumpkin. Initial second squawk code 3217 and departure 127.8.
American 1364. Can you repeat your squawk code again, sir?
Denver squawk code 3217.
American 64, read backtrack to push and start to your discretion. Advise and ready for taxi. Expect runway 4 left.
And we'll call for taxi, expecting 4 left. American 1364. Checking the 4 left.
And hello, leaving Delta there, 857, with you on the ground, taxi to Delta 7.
Step him up for a bit, so we don't need him. So 4 left. Pop that in. Yeah, I think that's okay there.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
04.
Morning.
Not bad.
Hello.
Good. Let's look at where we're going for the brief.
Morning.
So down here at about Alpha 16 or so, we'll be pushing back nose to the right, taxiing out probably via Bravo, all the way around to Alpha 3, and inbound on there. 4 left, straight out, 7,500 metre long runway, feet, sorry, not meters, and we'll be using flat 15 for the takeoff. Let's take a look at our speeds. So the V-speed 132, 137 and 144, those are set there. So I have 132 and a 144. Flat retract minimum is 159, which is set, and slat retract is 190, which is set. Final segment clean is 210 and clean manual is 236. We'll set that up here, 236. Good stuff, flight direction go on. Collision lights up. And initial climb is 5. Turn some lights on here and get our doors closed. And we'll turn on our APU. So APU going on. Wait for the RPM to come up. There we go.
PA and emergency light test.
Emergency lights off.
Lights off there.
PA and emergency light test.
Emergency lights okay.
AP's ready. AP's on the bus. Pumps off. These are on. And a skid test. And that's auto. Your definite is on. Mac trim clamp is normal. Just a lights test over there. Lots of lights on this airplane. Seatbelt signs are in. Got over there. Doors are closed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent, and joining me on the flight deck is YouTube. We'll be taking you over to Minneapolis St. Paul Airport today. Flight time of about 1 hour and 5 minutes. We're cruising at an altitude of 30,000 feet and at a speed just under 80% speed of sound. So it should be arriving into Minneapolis St. Paul at just about an hour and a bit after takeoff. Hope you do enjoy the flight with us. Thanks for flying with American Airlines. Cabin crew will be coming through the aircraft. Just ensure that everything is ready for our departure and safe. Do please follow their instructions, as some of our fleet does vary across the fleet. That said, hope you do enjoy your flight over to Minneapolis, and thanks for flying with us. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. Okay, we can push. We are pushing out to the left. Turn on the ground again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you aboard. Federal regulations are still required.
Run through a checklist before start. To the rest of this. So the fire protection system was checked. Condition switches is shut off. TRP has been tested. Fuel quantity is checked. Altimeter is set to 979. Thank you.
Also asked to review the exit row seating requirements. If you are seated in an exit row, you may be required to assist the crew in an evacuation. If you are unwilling or have a condition which will hinder you from performing
TR mode set.
just please ask to be received. All cellular telephone
Fuel shut-off levers are off.
devices such as CD players and laptop
Cabin pressurization lever needs to be auto, which it is.
Additionally, we require that all passengers keep their
Let's
seatbelts
check it.
fastened at all times.
Yep.
Fasten seatbelt signs. For everyone's safety, regulations require compliance
Okay,
with
parking
all
brake is
those
set.
factors
Pneumatic
and instructions.
pressure
Once
is
again,
good. I'll just move one of the levers forward, thanks. APU pneumatics are on. APU is on the bus, and we can disconnect ground power. And to do that, we need to come back down here, select intercom,
Good afternoon, ground. Southwest 218. Request IFR statements to Minneapolis. We have information, India.
Disconnect ground power.
You're cleared to disconnect. Thanks.
Southwest 218, O'Hare ground. You are cleared to Minneapolis Airport. O'Hare 3 departure. Radar vectors to Pumpkin and as filed. Climb via the top altitude 5,000 feet. Departure frequency on 125.0 and block 3154.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
please
pressure is
check
good.
all portable electronic devices installed until we can provide dedicated
Power's off. Okay. Fuel pumps. Wing tanks are all on.
Clear to Minneapolis.
And occlusion
Using
line
the O'Hara 3 departure
is
via
on.
Pumpkin. Climb via 6, top 5 times.
AP switch set
Express
to
flight level
normal.
320.
And it is.
Departure frequency 125.0. Squawk
Ignition flyers off.
3154. Southwest 18.
Cross feed. The left is open. And thrust levers are idle. We are ready for push.
Back push and start session. Advise is ready for taxi. Expect runway 4 left for departure.
Nose right.
I'll be expecting 4 left. Thank you. Southwest 18.
Okay, we're using a D rate for the takeoff. Our T is off, flats are set, and we're going up to 48. Set, and it'll give us a EPO of 184. Lights are all on for the push.
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Okay, we're clear for a start. Start left first. Ignition is set alpha.
Move on American 11 Pro, request IFR clearance to Minneapolis Temple.
And left is set. And run rising.
American 1112, O'Hare ground. You are cleared to Minneapolis St. Paul Airport. Open departure. Radar vectors to Pumpkin and as filed. On via the SID, top altitude 5,000 feet. Departure frequency
20%.
0.
Left engine set to run.
164.
AGC's rising.
316, American 1112.
And good start.
Squawk 3164, American 1112.
Right, pneumatic crossfeed open. Right engine set to start. And two's rising.
Expect 4 left push start. My description of corporate taxi line to 1112.
And ground envoy 3338. Quick question, is 9 right available for Minneapolis departure?
Engine number 2 set to run.
9 right is in use, but we are filtering Minneapolis departure 4 left.
AGT looks good.
Roger, if it's not too
Start the
difficult, we'd prefer 9 right, otherwise
Select
we'll take
flux
4 left.
15. That's 3 notches down. Look down here, we have flat 15 with a COG of 15 with a long trim point 7. Need to match the
Roger, thank you, and we're ready to taxi.
white trim goes to the green. Good stuff.
Convoy 3338.
And we'll arm the speed brake.
Right, taxi by Alpha 3, hold short 4 left, then Romeo.
9 right Alpha 3, hold short 4 left, Romeo. To 9 right Alpha 3338.
And air conditioning patch can go on. Turn that off for a moment. Just check that temperature. 22 degrees, you won't need any ice. Nose lights on. And run a checklist. Start checklist. Engine ignition selection is off. Pitot-static heaters are in captain mode.
The 2260, go ahead, you're very quiet.
Apparently Delta Airlines use RAT probe, and the idea is that when the rat is retracted it should show 0. If the rat pops out...
Delta 2260 negative, I'm having a hydraulic problem with my nose steering.
As long as it's not off, you're good.
Already copy.
The switch is either off, which means it turns all the heats off, or on, and then you monitor each of the different positions. So you have the heater voltage effectively for the captain side, the auxiliary, the first officer side, the rudder limitation system, the stall warning system, the static probes, and the RAT. The Americans usually keep it on count. Anti-switch IC is not required. Air conditioning supply is set auto. That's those boys there. Door cue light should be off, because the doors should be closed. If not, then you need to get it closed. Hydraulic system set and checked, so we're going to turn on the auxiliary. We have engine pumps on high. This is for takeoff. After takeoff, you can turn off auxiliary. Cool. Taxiing checklist, APU air switch is off. That one right there. TRP ART. The ART is off and the TRP is set to flex. V-speed bugs have been set. Yeah, the white boys right there. Flight instruments. So we need to have the altimeter 2979 all across the board. We're in takeoff mode for the flight director. FMS GPS is set. Have our first waypoint in. And our performance details and takeoff details are in. Flaps set to flap 15 for the takeoff slat. Takeoff briefing has been performed. Cabin report. Assume that everyone is sat down and ready. And taxi checklist complete. Before takeoff checklist, takeoff data is confirmed, fuel balance is set, and the rest of that we'll do when we're near the runway. Let's call for a taxi. Alright, ground American 1364 is ready for taxi. Information India.
American 1364, a runway 4 left, taxi via Alpha 3, hold short 4 left.
Right, Alpha 3, hold short 4 left, American 1364. Straight ahead, right hand turn. Parking brake is off. We are clear to move.
Chicago Ground, good evening. Skyways 3753, type 737-800 on and Charlie 26, QNH 2979er, information India, request IFR clearance to Minneapolis.
3753, you are cleared to the Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport, O'Hare 3 to clear, vectors to Pumpkin, then as filed. Convicted, top altitude 5,000 feet, departure frequency on 125.0, squawk 3215.
That's probably another.
Cleared to Minneapolis on the O'Hare 3 departure. Radar vectors to Pumpkin, flying via the SID. Departure on 125.0, squawk 3215, skyways 3753.
Highways 3753, read back correct, push and start to your discretion, advise and ready for taxi, expect runway 4 left for departure.
We shall start at my own discretion, and I'll advise ready for taxi, and I expect runway 4 left, skyways 3753.
O'Hare ground, Delta 1022, taxi clearance 4 left.
And Envoy 3338 is holding short 4 left.
What aircraft requested taxi clearance?
That's Delta 1020.
Alright, Delta 1022, stand by, and Envoy 3338, I'll get your clearance.
American 1112 ready for taxi, 4 left. American 1112 ready for taxi.
Last aircraft calling, repeat again.
American 1112 ready for taxi.
American 1112, stand by. Envoy 3338, you are cleared to cross our left.
Clear across 4 left, Envoy 3338.
Delta 1022, you runway 4 left, taxi via Alpha 3, hold short 4 left.
Alpha 3 will hold short 4 left, 1020. Ground Southwest 218, rated taxi 4 left.
Southwest 218, stand by. American 1112, runway 4 left, you are cleared. Taxi via Alpha 3, hold short 4 left.
Alpha 3, hold short 4 left, American 1112.
Delta 2260, contact Midway, I think, my bad, Chicago Tower on 126.9.
Can you not see me?
Oh, your tower's 126, thanks. Southwest 218, runway 4 left, taxi via Alpha 3, hold short 4 left.
Taxi via Alpha 3, hold short 4 left, Southwest 218, thank you.
American 1112, you can hold for a second, field towards Southwest. Give me a second.
Last aircraft calling, repeat again.
American 1112, just need to hold for a second, nose wheel clear, it's not working. Okay, click.
American 1112, I can understand your call sign, but I can't understand your request.
American 1112, disregard, we're good now.
American 1112, if possible, can you type it out for me, please? American 1122, copy.
And Delta 1022, we're holding short 4 left, you want us on tower?
Delta 1022, affirmative, contact tower on 126.9, yeah.
And let's hit the crew.
26.9, the 1022, good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're number 1 for takeoff. Flight attendants, please be seated.
American 1112, if possible, can you take a right on Alpha 13 or Alpha 12? The taxiway Bravo is used for inbound aircraft.
American 1112, we'll go on Alpha 12. Can you guys know?
Copy American 1112, if possible, can you just type out from that one? Or just use there.
Okay, the tower is on 118 points, say again, 126.8. And remember when we got our clearance, we had a 127.8 for our departure frequency. I think that might have changed by now. .9, sorry, 126.9 for the tower. Showing a Chicago departure on 125.0 as well. East to southwest is waiting. Nice little view from up in the tower. That's not the tower, that's way higher than the tower. Extending the landing lights, not turning them on though, just extended. Auto throttle is off. The way that we begin the takeoff roll in this aeroplane, you've already got the takeoff mode set on your throttle, so it'll give you the takeoff bars on your flight director, takeoff, and you advance throttle to about 50%, wait for it to stabilise, and then turn the auto throttle on, which will take you up to EPR 182. If you did that now and armed the auto throttle, it would suddenly just go to takeoff first. Not a thing anyone do. Since that guy was rude and got in our way after crashing into us and blasting all the way through, I think we'll turn on the radar. Give it a test and see it's working. Leave it on. Blast the passengers in the back of his plane with some radiation.
Radar ground, good evening. American 7. Mission Indy is on board from clear to Minneapolis.
Oh. He's disappeared on us. And he's back.
I'm going to reset it. So I see what happened. That's what's back.
Okay, it's 126.9, and we'll want our departure on 125.0. Crew is seated.
Delta 1042, turn left heading 010, wind 350 at 17, runway 4 left, 50.
310 departure, quick takeoff, 4 left, 1042.
Brakes are on.
American 1364, runway 4 left, line up and way.
4 left, line up way to American 1364. Brakes off. Strobes on, please. Every light that you can find.
Delta 2260s, apologies. Contact departure 125.0, good day. 25.0 to 22. Delta 22, contact departure on 125.0, good day.
1250, 1022, good day.
Clocks are on.
American 11, holding short of Portland.
American 1112, O'Hare Tower, good evening. You'll be number 3. Expect a lift.
I will expect delay, no problem.
American 1364, sorry for the delay. Turn left heading 010. Winds 350 at 17 knots. Runway 4 left, clear for takeoff.
Heading 010 after departure, runway 4 left, cleared for takeoff. American 1364. 010 is set. Brakes released. Looking for 40. Percent power. Auto throttle set.
Auto brake.
Auto brake not set.
Auto brake.
Takeoff thrust set.
Auto brake.
Takeoff thrust is set.
Southwest 218, runway 4 left, line of the way clear.
Runway 4 left, wait, Southwest 18.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. Lights out.
And select.
American 1364, contact departure on 125.0, good day.
Departure 1250, American 1364, good day. Chicago departure, American 1364, leaving 2700, heading 010.
American 1364, Chicago departure, radar contact, climb 18 15000.
I'm taking 15,000, American 1364. 15 set. And we'll take the VNAV. VNAV set. And we'll go autopilot. Set. Climb thrust.
Climb thrust set.
ART back. Covered.
Delta 752, contact Chicago Center 127.8.
Delta 1022, contact Chicago Center 127.8.
Turbulence F. Go flap 0.
Okay, say again for 1022. We're having a little issues here in the cockpit.
Delta 1022, contact Chicago Center 127.8.
Equalizer motion.
Alright, 2780 for 1022. Good night.
Flap 0.
And slats of traffic.
American 1364 for direct Pumpkin.
Direct Pumpkin, American 1365.
Slats for traffic.
Direct intersection, Pumpkin. Set. And we'll take the nav. Checklist. Ready. Now takeoff, brake temperatures check. And they're all good. Landing gear is up, lights are out, flaps and slats are up. Engine cell is off. Center takes not required, and altimeters once we're into a flight level. Ten 10,000 feet, lights off.
Spirit 1364, contact Chicago Center 127.8. Southwest 218, Chicago departure, radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
Climb maintain 15,000, Southwest 18, thank you.
Out of the clouds, temperature 20. And over to Chicago 127.8, American 13 minutes. Chicago Center, American 1364, climbing 15,000 out of 13.5.
American 1364, Chicago Center, good evening. Fly heading 360, climb and maintain flight level 300, resume normal speed.
Flight level 300 and heading 360, American 1364. Heading select 360.
Chicago Center, Delta 5906 with you, flight level 340,
flight level 300.
25 miles south of Marion.
2992.
Delta 5906, Chicago Center, good evening to you. Squawk 131 in ident.
1314 ident, Delta 5906.
Hey, Delta 1022, just want to confirm your direct badger at this time. That's Bravo Alpha Echo. .
Unit Chicago Midcon 1118, flight level 350.
Midcon 1118, Chicago Center, descend via the Indy for arrival, except maintain 6,000, to midway altimeter 2978.
Auxiliary is off.
Descending road, but down to 6, and we have Kilo, Midcon 1118.
Thank you for Kilo.
There's the killers. Let's have a listen to the ATIS, see if we can find out where we're going. We're not close enough to ATIS yet.
Delta 1022, I have a little issue with the aircraft. If we can go direct comma, we have a little issue with the FMS. We can go direct comma. We appreciate it.
Delta 1022, not a problem. Maintain at Mach 75. Proceed direct cam. I'll let you know for a turn needed.
Okay, we're at Mach 63. We'll bump it up to 75 direct comma on course 1022. Thanks.
You're welcome. Let me know if there's any issues.
Just a new aircraft, getting the bug done.
No problem. Let me know.
Center was 15, passing 12,000 to 15,000.
Southwest 218, Chicago Center, good
Wind,
evening. Flight heading
0105.
360, on to maintain at flight level 320, resume normal speed.
Heading 360, flight level 32, Southwest facing.
It's the tongue twister, envoy 3338, contact Minneapolis Center 133.45.
Oh, you're on runway 12, so I'd imagine. Something.
Envoy 3338, contact Minneapolis Center now 133.45.
Gonna assume could be either one really. 1, 2, both left and right have ILS.
American 1364, proceed direct Gamma, that's going to be Kilo, Alpha, Mike, Alpha. Maintain Mach 75.
Direct to Gamma, Mach 75, American 1364.
Envoy 3338, are you with me?
Affirmative, go ahead.
Envoy 3338, contact Minneapolis Center now, 133.45, 3345, have a great
take
day.
12 left. Now the Gamma.
Over to Minneapolis, 13345, I'm with 3338, we'll see you.
See you.
And Mach 75 is already set. 751, let's go to 750.
Southwest 218, maintain Mach 70 for sequence.
Okay, Mach 0.70.
Southwest 218, that's affirmative. Maintain Mach 0.70, proceed direct Gamma.
Direct Gamma, set, and we'll go nav again. Nav set.
Can you see the waypoint for the please?
Sure, Southwest 218, maintain Mach 70, proceed direct Gamma, that's going to be Kilo, Alpha, Mike, Alpha.
/300.
5.70, Kilo Alpha, Mike, Alpha. Southwest facing. Thank you.
No problem, thank you.
Automatic medium.
Delta 22, I have a big favor from you. Are you ready to copy a reroute for me?
Alright, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. You're not at 100%, but we'll see what we can do. 1022.
So
okay, I will read you the reroute. Let me know if you
left.
do it, and then we'll execute. Okay,
Redirect
so Delta
Camo.
1022, you're cleared to
After
direct
that, we
Sierra,
shoot down a
Hotel,
Levery.
Echo, Alpha, Yankee. Then join the
Robbie,
Muscle 3 arrival. That's going to be the
Cable,
Mike,
Zing,
Uniform,
2 Zs,
Sierra, Charlie,
above level
Lima,
290.
3 arrival in Minneapolis.
Hinder above 240. CMAC.
No,
It's
we're not
140 and 280 knots at CMAC.
So we're going to just go. Well, thanks for your help, sir. Good night.
No problem. Have a great night. Thanks for flying, Delta 1022. Radar contact lost.
Let's measure that.
American 1364, resume normal speed.
It's the same thing.
Center Southwest.
Killer, it's 12,000 or above 280 knots. Yeah, Huggy, above 10. Chris?
Can I have the Southwest numbers one more time?
It's for the runways that aren't useful to
Here's
us.
Southwest briefing.
Afton 250 knots at
Southwest 218, go ahead.
Camo at 8,000.
Yeah, I'm able to do
flap out, slide out by
right
then.
now I can only do
And then directed calls. The other option is we'll be going via Jonesy above
Southwest 218, that works better. Maintain Mach 6.5.
And then Dolly.
Outstanding, Southwest 218.
Delta 2260, radar contact lost.
If you have anything else to St. Paul, I just need to grab a look at the arrival.
Communication Nose Center to put 1575 with you at level 340.
So, ILS, do right on the right side, left on the left side.
1575, Chicago Center, good evening.
On the left side we have localizer 110.7. Inbound course of 121.
And Delta 5906, Squawk Charlie, please.
Jumps all the time.
Not sure what happened there, but whatever.
121.
No, you just disappeared for a minute or so. I'm not sure what happened there either.
Is 1,041, which is 200. Fucking 200 on DH.
In Delta 5906, you might have disconnected. Reset your transponder. Squawk 1315, 1315.
And 1,041. There.
1315, Delta 5906.
Presidential 56, contact Minneapolis Center 134.25. Good evening.
And the other runway, 12 right. The localizer is 110.3.
Delta 2237 and with you, flight
So
level
course 121.
G4 for flight level speed 0.
Call us one more time.
Delta 2237.
Delta 2237, Chicago Center, good evening. Climbing
Also
maintain
42
flight level
and 200.
330.
330 for 2237.
American 1364, same Mach number.
Set.
Yeah, Center, good evening. Skyway is 3753, 10,500 feet.
American 1364, contact Minneapolis Center 133.45.
133.45, American 1364.
Ukraine 3753, Chicago Center.
Minneapolis Center, American 1364, climbing level 300 out of level 280.
American 1364, Minneapolis Center, Roger.
Got most of the stuff sorted there, so we should be looking at either an inbound for runway 12 right or 12 left. There's the runways there. Longest one is 12 left, right, sorry, and left is the short one.
25.3
I suspect that they'll be using left for landings because they like to use a long one for takeoffs. Let's look at ATIS. There we go. ATIS 135.35, that first one there, the arrival ATIS. Let's check that out over here. Thousand feet to go, by the way. 135.35 set. And we'll have a listen to it. Push it over here.
Traffic. 8,150 feet available. Caution. Brakes near airport. Please pack cultural instructions and assigned altitudes. All aircraft taxi with transponder and altitude encoding on. Eyes on initial contact. You have incident Charlie. Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport ATIS information Charlie. 23530. 1010 and 8. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 5,500. 7,000 scanner. Temperature 26. 2.17. Okay, 3002. Visual runway 30 left approach in use. Visual runway 30 right approach in use. Visual runway 35 approach in use. Simultaneous operations on 15 runways in use. Departing runway 30 left. Runway
1364, same Mach number.
American 1364, Mach decimal 75.
American 1364, maintain Mach 0.80 or if able for trail space.
Go for that, increasing speed and Mach decimal 80. Slow down, speed up.
Convoy 3338, return to Thompson discretion, maintain flight level 240.
And I don't like 326.
On the flight level 240, Envoy 3338.
080 / 310. That's as far as I want to go. Done.
Level 4822, contact Minneapolis.
Change our arrival.
25.3.
So we're runway 30 off the...
125.3, thanks for service.
30. There we are, 30 both. Select that. Kilo 3. 12. 30 both, there it is. Coming out of camera. Set. Check the legs. Theory already. Cool. There's that top set. Still 100 miles off. Cool. So it's going to be 3 zeros now instead of the other ones, so I need to throw away some charts and get some new ones. tailwind going on. 010 to 8. Yeah, it's mostly crosswind, not so much tailwind. It's alright. It's almost directly crosswind, isn't it? Alright, makes sense. Okay, same thing again. We'll put in the left on the left and the right on the right. On the left side we want 110.3. In the course of 301. So like we've arrived at Mach decimal 8. There it is. .301 set over here.
Good evening, Minneapolis Center, Southwest 218 at flight level 320.
Southwest 218, Minneapolis Center, Roger, same Mach number.
Opposite side, 1107.
33154.
72, 250
Southwest
over here.
218, I really doubt you're going Mach 33,104. What's your Mach number?
Mach number is .780.
Southwest 218, Roger.
72. About there. And on my side, 23 with 200. Yep. There we go. So set up for the runway 30 now.
13, maintain Mach .8 control station.
Maintain my .8, Southwest 18.
Southwest 13, sorry, the other way. Maintain Mach .76 control station.
Temperature is 26.
I'm sorry, can you
down
say that
there.
again,
Let's see
please?
what that is in the other
Mach
thing.
.76 for control station.
My .76, Southwest 18.
78. 79, really.
Center Double 2644 with you climbing through level 190, level 230.
Level 2644, Minneapolis Center, maintain. Alright, climb and maintain flight level 390.
390, Double 2644.
Runway 3338, contact Minneapolis Center 125.3.
Minneapolis Center 125.3, Envoy 33, have a good night.
Good night.
Go. Let's chuck in our rival winds, since we can. Descent, forecast, 180 is fine.
Southwest 18, maintain Mach .74 now from draw speed.
And the temperature down there is what, 26?
Mach .74, Southwest 18.
The ADIs. Altitude 270.
Delta 1997, descend at Palm
337
discretion,
at 40.
maintain flight level 240. pilot discretion of level 240 Delta 1997.
210 is
9080 Minneapolis Center.
160 and 10. $345.29.
1364, reach the transponder, squawk 5560.
Squawk code 5560, American 1364. Set. And 160 is 358.25. On the right, 345 at 29.
Delta 9080 Minneapolis Center.
And 020 at 19. That's sorted. Not sure which of the two runways we'll be getting. I suspect it'll be 30 right.
Good evening, Minneapolis Center. Delta 9080, level 360.
Delta 9080 Minneapolis Center, squawk 571.
Squawk 577,
Rose,
Delta 9080.
30 right and a cheek. Good stuff. Okay, auto brake medium.
9080 radar contact 100 miles south west direction south Traverse City.
I think we're done.
Radar contact, Delta 9080.
Top of the coming up.
American 1354, descend at house discretion, maintain flight level 240.
No, flight level 240, pass the Goshen, American 1360. 240.
American 1364, transition to 280 knots.
280 knots on descent, American 1365. 280.80/280. It's about 40 miles off. About that. We'll descend about 10 early. So MD80s don't really like the whole VNAV initiation descent thing. They're okay at it, but it tends to be a little bit abrupt. So if you give them a head start, that means they'll start down at 1,000 feet per minute for a bit, and they'll capture from below. A lot easier. A lot easier on the passengers, a lot easier on the pressurization schedule as well. Speaking of pressurization schedule, the Vatsim down there is 3002. And it's 800 feet. 850. That's it. Oh, I started down already. Okay. Should have stayed at 1.8. Ah, there is no transition.
Level 13, descend of house discretion, maintain flight level 240, and transition to 270 knots.
Just realised. Already above 20 knots.
Level 218, Minneapolis Center.
Outside Southwest 218, go ahead.
Level 13, descend of house discretion, maintain flight level 240, maintain and transition to 270 knots.
20 knots on descent already.
Descent to 240 at my discretion.
As Leonardo, it's Captain speaking from the flight deck. We've begun our descent into Minneapolis at this stage, and we do anticipate arriving there in about 25 minutes.
Level 13, that's the transition instructions.
Just a little bit of time, we'll be turning on the seatbelt sign, so I do ask that you return to your seats and secure your seatbelts in preparation for our landing. Cabin crew coming through the aircraft, let's ensure that everything is ready for us.
Correction, 125 point.
Code 125.8, American 1365. Minneapolis Center, American 1364 is descending through level 290 for flight level 240, 280 knots. Try that one. Yeah, the center of American 1364, just say again that frequency, but no response over.
American 1364, 125.3.
125.3, that's right. Minneapolis Center, American 1364 is leaving flight level 285 for flight level 240, 280 knots.
American 1364, Minneapolis Center, descend to the other killer 3 arrival, runway 30 left transition, to Minneapolis altimeter 3002.
Brother Killer, arrival, 30 left transition, and altimeter 3702, American 1364. Clear all the way down to the bottom. Is 8,000. Just double check that. It's actually 7,000 at Giku, isn't it? There we go. 7 set. And altimeter 3002.
Delta 1680, contact Minneapolis Center 133.45.
3345, Delta 1689, shoot.
And it's set.
Yeah, Center Delta 152 with you out of 8,300 for 17,000.
Delta 1152, Minneapolis Center, climb maintain flight level 230.
230, Delta 152.
Terrain set to my side. And descent checks. KMSA has been checked. We have that set at 1020. Approach and landing briefing. We are definitely on the left side now. We know this. 30 left has been selected with GQ. Set. Left is on my side with 110.3. Tagged on the other side as well. 0.3. 200 feet. And 1002 set. Okay, approach and landing briefing has been complete. I'll do the alpha landing just after this. MDF has been cross-checked. Landing data confirmed. V speeds. Okay, I have V speed, flat 40 of 129, we'll be landing at 135. That's with flat 40. Flat 40 speeds are set. Altimeter and audio marker. Gray altimeter is set and audio marker will go to marker on. Set. Hydraulics. Auxiliary set on. Pressurization is set and the set checklist is complete. There's 20,000, cabin signs will go on. As noticed, Captain speaking, I've turned on the seatbelt signs at this stage. We're passing through about 20,000 feet on descent into Minneapolis. Just looking at the weather down at Minneapolis, we have a temperature of 79 degrees Fahrenheit and a little bit of scattered cloud, light breeze from the north. We'll be coming into runway 30 left at this stage and should be arriving there in about 15 minutes. Hope you have enjoyed flying with us on American Airlines. Cabin will be coming through just to ensure that the cabin is ready.
889,
on behalf of all of us at American Airlines, thanks for flying with us and hope you do enjoy your stay in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis Center, 1997, passenger level 268, available 20.
Delta 1997, Delta 1997, Minneapolis Correction Center, descend via the muscle 3 arrival, runway 30 right transition to Minneapolis altimeter 3002.
Okay, descend by the muscle 3 arrival, 30 right. 1997. TRP set to GA mode 206.
Delta 11 to contact Minneapolis Center 133.45.
35 for Delta 152.
American 1364, back to Minneapolis, approach 135.47. American 1384, contact Minneapolis approach 135.47.
135.47, American 1365. Minneapolis approach, American 1364, information Charlie, descending with the SED through 12,300.
American 1364, Minneapolis approach, change roll lane, expect flight 30 right, initial approach, Minneapolis altimeter 3002.
3002, expecting 30 right, American 1365. So that detail that we did to swap runways, we can swap them right there. GQ again, 30 right, and we need 110.7. On 10.7 set, there's 10,000 feet, lights are in.
Minneapolis first, good evening, Southwest 893 inbound E3.
See the bird.
Southwest 893 Minneapolis approach, expect for my 30 left.
Cabin crew, please be seated for arrival. In the cloud.
American 1364, contact Minneapolis approach on 119.3.
119.3, American 1364. Minneapolis right, American 1364, sending through 9,000 plus 7.
American 1364, Minneapolis, traffic.
Yeah, GQ, we are needing slats. Slats are available now. Just leave it there.
American 1364, defend and maintain 4,000.
Set 4,000, American 1365. All set.
American 1364, flying heading 220, vector.
Heading 220, American 1364. 220 set. And slats extend.
Slats extended.
Check. Little bit on the nose up. Let's go flat 11. Actually, should be 15 all the way through. Flat 15.
American 1364, turn right heading 270.
Heading 270, American 1364. to 70 sets and cover the flaps.
American 1364 on the 270 heading intercept the runway 30 right localized.
Yes, up 30 right, localized American 1367. ILS mode set. And I'll descend a little bit more than that. Vertical speed down about 1000. I'll take speed as well, thanks.
American 1364, Minneapolis Airport, 2 o'clock, 15 miles, reported to place.
1364, okay. Yeah, I've got it. And American 1364, have to runway set.
American 1364, clear visual approach, runway 30 right.
Clear visual approach, 30 right, American 1364. Speed, bring that back to about 180. Track and glide slope, landing gear down please. Gear down 3 green, flaps 28. Speed brake armed.
Flaps 28.
28 checked, and water brake is armed. Speed 160. Set.
American 1364, contact Minneapolis Tower 123.905.
123.95, American 1364. Set.
Stabilizer motion.
Check. Minneapolis Tower, American 1364, final runway 30 right.
American 1364, Minneapolis, targeting you, and 0158, runway 30 right, clear to land.
Runway 30 right, clear to land, American 1364. We are cleared to land, just waiting for the marker, and we'll slow it down. Radio altimeter active. We are already cleared to land. Landing checklist. Okay, landing gear down. 3 green. Speed brake is armed, engine ignition should go to both. EOP is checked and just waiting on the flaps. There's a marker. Speed 135 and we'll take flap 40.
Flaps 40.
40 checked. Landing checklist is complete. Let's take the airplane now.
Autopilot.
Speed, bringing it back.
Traffic, traffic.
Copy traffic, no factor.
Terrain. 500. $400.
Dot low. Back on. $400. $300. Flight slow. Flight slow. 100. Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Two in reverse. Reverse lights out.
Check.
60 knots.
Manual braking. Pass the runway. And we'll vacate here. American 1364 has vacated.
Yeah, American 1364, contact ground point niner.
Go to ground point 9, American 1364. It's Mike. One to 1.9 set. Minneapolis ground, American 1364 has vacated onto Mike. Just there. Cool. Minneapolis ground, American 1364. Now it's coming down. Doesn't vacate properly. get onto Papa.
Here, calling down. I was on the line. Say again, sorry.
American 1364 has vacated onto Mike, turning left on Papa. Holding short of 22.
American 1364, Minneapolis ground. Taxi to the ramp via Papa, we'll see ya. And cross runway 4.
Cross runway 4, up Papa into the ramp, American 1364. Flaps retract.
Delta Golf, Taxi Papa. You can monitor tower 126.7, we'll see ya.
Delta Golf, Taxi Papa 1267, thank you, bye-bye.
See which gate we're meant to be at. Echo 16. Echo 16. Probably not all the Delta gates, probably somewhere over there.
Shadow 5584, hold short of Tango, please.
And Minneapolis ground, Southwest 5584, ready taxi 30 left.
Shadow 5584, runway 30 left taxi via Delta Whiskey, and you can go right to C17, you'll be turning right there on the Tango in front of you.
Delta Whiskey to 30 left, and we'll get right to the C17, 5580.
American 1364, just verify your taxi and do the ramp via Papa.
Via Papa 1364.
Yeah, thanks.
That was Delta. So he wants us in via Papa all the way down there.
Minneapolis ground, Delta 501 on Alpha, short of runway 22, taxi to Lindbergh.
Delta 501, Minneapolis ground, run direction taxi to the ramp via Bravo, we'll see. Cross runway 22.
Alright, cross runway 22 to the ramp on Bravo, Delta 501, thank you.
Avianca 9356, are you on Charlie or Delta?
And Minneapolis ground, Delta
See you over there.
1997, we just got off of 30 rate.
Delta 99, correction, Delta 1990, Minneapolis ground, over at your hold position. Get the guy going eastbound on top of first. Avianca 9356, Minneapolis ground.
Stay over there. Good luck to set.
American 1364, I thought you were going to go to Papa Day ramp. Are you, did you want to go southbound?
Just hold for this ATK. Where's he going? Oh, he's going. I thought we were going to...
Avianca 9356, that's some good maneuvering right there. You can taxi to the, actually runway 30 right via Quebec. And verify your transponder line. American 1364, I'm sorry, you said you did want to go southbound?
Just wait a minute. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Alright, I got an aircraft that's one that's taxi right behind you. Southwest 5584, Mount Tower 126.7. Yeah.
Ground, Lincoln 1147 for taxi, 30 left.
Delta 1997, you going to the Gulf? Or what's the gate? Delta 1997.
I'll just move down, I suppose.
Oh, we're looking for a Foxtrot.
So we'll go to a gate that's down there. That's the gate we're going to.
Delta 1997, so you want to exit the ramp via Charlie, we'll see ya.
Okay, ramp by Charlie, Delta 1997.
And who was looking for taxi?
No, that was Midcon 1147, taxi, 30 left.
So we're not going to the gate that we thought we were going to. We're going to a gate somewhere.
And verify that was Midcon 114, where are you taxi?
1147. 1147, yes sir, that's us.
Alright, Midcon 1147. Runway 30 left taxi via Alpha.
Don't even know what these gates are. They're just gates.
30 left via Alpha 1147.
Ground Phil City 85.
The gate that we're going to is on the other side of that
779
terminal over there.
taxi.
So it's not the gate we're going to anymore, is it? Well.
And ground, get up into the other 805, runway 30 right to the taxi.
The little garble United 805, ready to establish mark.
8 from 805.
And United 805, you wait to 8321, eastbound on Papa. And runway 30 right, taxi via Papa.
Alright, 30 right via Bravo, United 805.
United 805, it's Papa to runway 30 right, and also the MD82 coming eastbound on Papa. I'm not sure where he's turning in, but give way to the MD82 and then runway 30 right, taxi via Papa, thanks.
30 right via Papa, give way to the MD80, United 805. Ground, so 3085, circle 79, ready to taxi.
Off we go all the way back, and then around.
Aircraft calling ground clear.
Ground American 9947 Heavy, information Delta, on the de-ice pad between Quebec and Papa, taxi 30 right.
Ground Phil City 85, circle 79, ready to taxi.
United 805, ready to taxi.
SkyWest 3885 redescend.
Ground American 9947, heavy ready to taxi.
American 9356, monitor tower 123.905. 2395, Bianca 9356.
Contact tower 123, Vision 950, Livery company.
Making 1147, monitor tower 126.7.
Tower 126.7, 1147.
And that was SkyWest 3822 ready to taxi.
SkyWest 3885.
SkyWest 3885, runway 30 left, taxi via Quebec, Charlie, and Alpha.
Cool.
We're
away.
Charlie Alpha, 3885.
Nowhere near the American
Yeah,
gates,
who else
but
is looking
whatever.
for taxi?
The further we go down, the worse it is.
American 9947, heavy.
Yeah, that's that retracted.
American 9947, say your date again, or did you have a preference?
Drop them out. Flaps are up, slats are out. Let's take a checklist before we jump it. Left landing, flaps, slats retracted, speed brake is there, ignition is off. That's off. Anti-ice is not required. Radar is off. That's off. And we'll shut it down. That we didn't do. Have you? I'm looking for parking so hard that we've done that. APU set. APU air. What gate did we do again? E something. It's way up there somewhere. If I was to guess, it'll be one of these gates in that area there. Could be where that guy is right there. spot. Where that Delta 737 is. There it is, right there. So that's the gate that we were intending to go to, where this American Eagle is floating around. We got shoved all the way down there. I get it. So, from the chart, we wanted Ali, and we got somewhere down near Quebec instead. And that's only because we stopped going southbound. We just kind of went, yeah, that's too far. We actually literally got prevented from going into the gate that we wanted. Okay, that's fun. That's the gate we wanted right there. Look at that. Zoom down, mate. Anywho, you get what you get. We're in Delta. So, revoke parking services, I guess. Revoke parking services at this spot. Okay. Different. Well, apparently Delta Airlines don't want to know us, so we're going to have to turn back on auxiliary and open our doors and knock on their door. So we can do that by doing this. Signs are off already. And there we go. So a bit of a ham-fisted approach to the gates down here in Minneapolis. Nevertheless, there we go. I've been Musical Aviator. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.